Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Welcome to the temple. This is really a wonderful Shabbat. Tomorrow the temple team will march at the Pride Parade. We have the signs here. I heard members, I'm not going to shame anyone by saying their names, trying to read the Hebrew because there's no English translation, if I'm correct on the signs here. It says, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, love thy neighbor as you love yourself, or love every other person as you love yourself, not just your immediate neighbors, but every person, every human being. That's our t-shirt for this year, and that's the logo for this year's Pride month for the temple. And we're debating, I'd be happy to hear your opinion when we go to the Oneg, whether we should keep the signs after Pride month. Because the problem is when you keep the signs, it becomes like something that nobody noticed. So you want to maybe bring it back, but the other side of the argument is that when a newcomer comes, then they will notice the sign and the message will come out. So I'll be happy to hear your opinion. So far it's 50-50 more or less. We begin our service by singing together Ma Yafeh Hayom Shabbat Shalom. Turn now to page 2 for the blessing over the candles and the fruit of the vine. I would like to invite Paul Newman to lead us with the blessing for the candles and the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lihadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Top of page 5. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen.
And we turn now to page 20 to together Lechadodi.
For Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Alechem, page 24.
Shalom Aleichem, Malchi Hasharet, Malchi Elyon. Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem L'Shalom, Malchi HaShalom, Malchi Elyon. Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni L'Shalom, Malchi HaShalom, Malchi Elyon. Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitekam L'Shalom, Malchi HaShalom, Malchi Elyon. Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We rise as we turn to page 28 for the Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai, Hamivorach, Hamivorach, Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach, Le'olam, Le'olam Va'ed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya 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 la 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 la, ya la 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 la.
And we read together on the bottom of page 30. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, Amariv Aravim. And we turn to page 34 for the calling of the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod. be seated. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day shall be upon your heart, shall be upon your heart, and you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy unto your God, unto your God, unto your God.
Please join me on the top of page 36. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך. וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. And we turn to page 40 to sing together מי כמוך.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך נדר אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש. נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מלכותך ראו בניך, וקיים לפני משה ומרים. זה אלי ענו ואמרו, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש.
page 43 to read together at the bottom of the page. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter, in the soft, long evening shadows of your truth, for with you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth, prepare for us as we return. Spread over us your shelter of peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch Ata Adonai, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
השביעי רצית בו וקידשת שבת חמדות ימים אותו קראת
We rise as we turn to page 46 for the tefillah.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatech. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise.
We read together. Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. We continue on page 50. You are forever mighty, Adonai. You give life to all. You rain dew upon us. You sustain life through love, giving life to all. Through great compassion, supporting the fallen, healing the sick, freeing the captive, keeping faith with those who sleep in the dust. Who is like you, source of mighty acts? Who resembles you, a sovereign who takes and gives life, causing deliverance to spring up and faithfully giving life to all? Blessed are you, Adonai, who gives life to all. Baruch atah Adonai mechayei hakol. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated as we turn to page 61 for the blessing for shalom, for peace and wellness and wholeness. Please join me. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, or eternal source of peace, and give us to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום.
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Omcha Tosim Li'olam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Omcha Tosim אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום, כי אתה הוא מלך אדון לכל השלום. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל טובך בשלומך. ברוך אתה אדוני עושה השלום.
We take a moment for a silent prayer. We all need healing and courage and strength in our lives, in the life of everyone that is dear to us. As we name in our hearts those we know in need of healing, we turn to page 253 to sing together the Misha Berach.
And let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
At 1950, the state of Israel was only 2 years old, and the communist newspaper, the Communist Party in Israel, the only party in Israel that has both Jews and Arabs in it, the communist newspaper published both in Hebrew and in English, and in Arabic, an article criticizing the Ben Gurion government, especially Abba Even, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and Ben Gurion, the Prime Minister. Ben Gurion did what every leader likes to do in those situations. He ordered to close the newspapers. So the one in Hebrew was closed for 3 months, and the one in Arabic, since we always like to discriminate the Arabic citizens of Israel, was permanently closed. They appealed to the Israeli Supreme Court, that was also only 2 years old. The sitting judge was Shimon Agranat, Simon Agranat. The name should sound familiar to every Louisvillian because he was a native-born Louisvillian. He heard by the way, we thought that we only had one Jewish Supreme Court judge from here, Louis Brandeis, but we had two, and Shimon Agranat became later on the Chief Justice of the Israeli Supreme Court. Every Israeli knows who Shimon Agranat was. So Shimon Agranat sat and heard the both sides, and then said that he has a vacation coming, so he took that vacation. He flew home to visit his parents here in Louisville, Kentucky, also visited his friends in the University of Chicago where he studied law and got also a doctorate, I don't know how a doctorate of legal studies is called. And then he came back to Israel and ruled that the government did an illegal thing. And he based his ruling on two things. One, he said that Israel is a democracy. Now that's the first document that has the letterhead of the State of Israel on it that says that Israel is a democracy. The Declaration of Independence of Israel does not say that Israel is a democracy. So all of us should go like that, very proud, and say it was a Louisvillian Jewish kid that declared for the first time that Israel is a democracy. And in a democracy, you enjoy freedom of speech. But the second thing that he said, which I love even better, was he said, I learned in Sunday school that freedom of speech is a Jewish value. And Jews are allowed to argue. Jews actually like arguing and argue all the time, and you cannot go around shutting up those who criticize you just because you don't like their views. Now, I actually read the entire script of everything that went there, and I was surprised that Ben Gurion did not come and say, but read this week's Torah portion. There's no freedom in speech there. A guy named Korach, together with 250 leaders among the Israelites, challenges Moses' leadership, and Moses says, I can't take that. And he gets God involved, and the earth opens and swallows Korach and all his 250 people, and then the earth closes, and no more argument. I'm sure that Ben Gurion would have liked that solution to the communist newspaper and its writers. I mean, just... Now, the interesting fact about our Torah portion is that the rabbis take this Torah portion and turn it upside down. And the rabbis are saying, okay, that was a controversy that doesn't count. It wasn't for the sake of heaven. Based on what they say that, I don't know. Because actually, when you read the Torah, Korach has a real valid argument. But the rabbis are saying, when you argue for the sake of heaven, that means not for greed or power or self-righteousness, and we always know that the person that doesn't agree with us, it's only about power or greed or self-righteousness, because only we argue for the sake of heaven. But the rabbis are saying, when you argue for the sake of heaven, that argument will continue forever. That's like an unbelievable statement. The argument will continue forever. And then comes commentary to that and says, not only that it will continue together, those you argue with today, you'll argue with tomorrow on another issue. The rabbis are actually telling us something very important, that a healthy society, a healthy Jewish community, is a community that is not unified. That the worst thing that can happen to a community, the worst thing that can happen to a synagogue or a congregation, the worst thing that can happen to a country is that everybody agrees with everyone. It's healthy for a society to disagree. It's healthy to have arguments. It's healthy when we don't agree with one another. And if you read the entire Bible carefully, you'll see that the two examples in the Bible of societies that were unified and everybody agreed, one is very famous. That's Sodom. Do we really want to be like Sodom? Do you remember what happened there at the end? God came from heaven and killed everybody there and erased them from earth. And the other one are the people of the hill, that all the other tribes of Israel are going to go and kill everyone that is there, because those were evil societies. So the real lesson that comes from the Torah and from the Hebrew Bible is that unified communities and societies are actually evil. And communities of kindness and righteousness and justice are diverse and pluralistic and do not agree with one another. And people don't hesitate to ask difficult questions, even if we don't have answers to those questions. We don't have to have a solution for every argument. The rabbis teach us that an argument can last forever, and it's actually a good thing. A good argument is not against life, it's actually the source of life. However, we need some qualities for that, human attributes. We need to be patient, which is very, very hard. In English, just like in Hebrew, the root of the word patience comes from pain. It's painful to be patient. If you listen to someone that you don't agree with and actually listen to their arguments and actually see that there's merit in their arguments, that's actually painful. But you need patience, and you need to be able to listen. And most of all, you need to agree to stay in a relationship with a person even when you don't agree with them on the most difficult issues of life. And the hardest thing of all, you need trust. You need to trust not only yourself and your own arguments, but also the arguments of the other person, that they're not really from greed or for power or for self-righteousness, but actually the other person is also speaking for the sake of heaven. Shabbat Shalom.
In honor of Juneteenth, if you all would join me by standing for Lift Every Voice and Sing, and although the words are not in our prayer book, anybody who knows them, please join me. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun, let us march on till victory is won.
And since we're already are standing, we turn to page 283 for the Aleinu. Please join me as we read together on page 283. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spreads out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else. Please be seated. We continue together on the top of page 287. May we gain wisdom in our lives, overflowing like a river with understanding, loved each of us for the peace we bring to others. May our deeds exceed our speech, and may we never lift up our hand, but to conquer fear and doubt and despair. Rise up like the sun, O God, over all humanity. Cause light to go forth over all the lands between the seas, and light up the universe with the joy of wholeness, of freedom, and of peace.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו אחד. It has been said Adonai will be sovereign over all the earth. On that day Adonai
turn to page 293. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. On this Shabbat, we remember especially Abram W. Bogoslavsky, Charles Donnelly, Maxine Levy, Celia Morgulan, Ernst Schlossler, Dr. Mark Bronner, Sally Sachs Inuk, Dorothy Kramer, Maurice Rothman, Isador Getzel, Shirley Goodman, Caroline Grossman, Marianne Blumlob, Arkady Okeretner, Ruth Prisant, Ida Schellenberg, Wendy Brill, Richard Guernsey, Donald Linker, Richard Judah, Julia Klein, Brent Martin, Bruce Prisant, Podina Eisenbeng, Maury Goldman, Geraldine Lurie, Estelle Garmon, Laurie Kofferman, Ted Perlmutter, David Rodman, Frida Shapiro, Erwin Waterman, Irene Zimmerman, Elaine Inoxiporen. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. With the blessed memories of our loved ones in our hearts, we rise as we turn to page 294 for the mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שמת וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. זיכרונם לברכה, may the memory of our loved ones come to be a blessing and a benediction to us all. Amen.
Amen.
Our closing song is We Shall Overcome.
Yes. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I we shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. God will see us through. God will see us through. God will see us through. God will see us through today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shalom.
We have a special oneg in the auditorium in honor of Father's Day this Sunday. Please join us and please say Shabbat Shalom to someone you never met. Shabbat Shalom.